Have you completed your annual health exam yet? This is Dr. Greg Naiman.
Dr. Ted Naiman. Welcome to another episode of
What the Health?
So great question. So, I get that question a lot, like, hey, it's the end of the year. What should I do? For me, I'm a big advocate for patients to always using monumental time frames of things. There's an anniversary date, specific birthday. But one of the things a lot of times we'll also use is the end of the year as kind of like a, hey, before the year turns over, if you haven't had your physical exam this year, make sure to get in. There's several reasons why you want to do that. Sometimes it could just be from an insurance perspective. So if you're one of those individuals that has a health plan that incentivizes and or you can't carry that over, wanted to get it done just for that reason, I generally don't use insurance plans as a reason to get your physical exam. You should be doing it for yourself. But that being said, that is one of the things. It's like if your insurance plan is paying for it and or if you have one of those plans where they incentivize you to do it, then you definitely want to get in and get it done before the end of the year, because again, you're being incentivized from an insurance perspective. And that would mean they're going to increase your premiums or they're going to increase the cost that you're going to have to pay if you don't do it by the time frame that they say you should get.
Yeah, and it's always kind of in my back of my head. It's always bothered me a little bit. So meaning that it's called an annual physical, right? And we always talk about this as why does it have to be just annual? Why shouldn't you get it? Again, if I was a consumer out there, more is better, right? You don't go to a restaurant and say, you know what, give me the least amount for my money, right? You always want to go in there and you're like, hey, how can I get the most? That's your annual physical. You're literally getting the biggest bang for your buck, right? This is where you're going to get all of these testing, your screenings, all of the questions, all of these things done. If I was an individual, I'd be like, hey, how can I have it more than once a year? Can I get it every quarter? Why am I only getting it once a year? We get it. Insurance companies right now, they're going to cover the least amount. And to your point, right now, you're getting close to the end of the year. If you haven't capitalized on it, get in there. Get in with your provider. Make sure you're getting in there. Get the biggest bang for your buck where you're getting all of these screenings, all of these tests to really understand where you are from a health perspective. We see those individuals who are out there, usually guys, but they go out there and they're always they don't want to do it, right? It's typically the spouse or the significant other who's like, you haven't had your physical yet. You got to go in and see your doc. And they're like, no, I'm good. I'm healthy. I feel good. Just because you feel good doesn't mean you are healthy on the inside. And again, and that's why when you take a look at from a car perspective, right, you have all these gauges in there. That's what's happening in a physical. So we want to make sure you're coming in and you're getting all those testing just like you would do bringing your car in for an auto shop.
Right. So as Greg mentioned, don't forget, get in there, get your exam done. It's, heading towards the end of the year. Again, so much information that you can learn from doing the physical exam where we do a bunch of things to try to get better gauge of what's going on. Even though you may be feeling healthy, oftentimes we find things on these physicals. Don't forget to come in and get your exam.
Yep. And again, for more health tips, of course, follow us in the future and we'll provide this kind of information.
All right. We'll see you.